Hello everybody, and finally, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We are live at San Jose, California, hot off the heels of a successful Backlash pay-per-view. And we kick things off tonight with tag team action. And this right here is TM61, Shane Thorne on the left, Nick Miller on the right. They are known as the Mighty, and this is their Raw debut. TM61, a very, very successful team all around the world, out of Australia. These guys have won tag team gold everywhere they went, and now they plan on doing it here in the WWE on Monday Night Raw. GM manager Antonio Briggs has said this match has huge future tag team title match implications, and he wants to get some new bloods in there. So we'll see if they can be successful in tonight's match. But their opponents, are two monster of men. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this man is, do your research, because that is the Hall of Fame legend, Paul Ellering. And to his left is Akon. To his right, Rezar. These are the authors of pain. Will they write their book? Will they open a new chapter? Paul Ellering says that they have a book, but I don't understand. It's so confusing how he explains these guys. A book of pain. I don't understand, but I guess we'll see here tonight. Just a monster of man. I would not want to be TM61 right now. And you see Paul Ellering giving the commands to send these two behemoths inside the ring. This is going to be one hell of a match, I'm assuming. We have the Davids with TM61 and the Goliaths with the authors of pain, AOP. And it seems that Akon is going to start it. Oh my goodness, Akon with a huge clothesline. And Akon just dominating Shane Thorne with a vicious headbutt there. And Shane Thorne with a jawbreaker there. Shane Thorne trying to get some offense off of Akon. Shane Thorne is ripping Akon. And what a clothesline from Shane Thorne. And Shane Thorne, this is not what you need to be doing. Shane Thorne taunting does not anything. Oh my goodness! Dropping him on his head, and Akon still moving. How is Akon still moving? Shane Thorne still fighting with these strikes. Shane Thorne tossing him. Thorne off the ropes, uppercut. What a European uppercut. And Paul Ellering has got the attention of Shane Thorne. This is not what he needs to be doing, as Akon just squeezing his head, squeezing the brains, and just dropping him on that middle rope. And Akon's trying to get hyped now. Akon tossing Shane Thorne into the... Oh, whoa. Looks like Nick Miller tagged in, trying to help his partner, but now he's just being tossed over the head, and Shane Thorne with the elbow drop there. That possibly gave Nick Miller an opening, and yes, it does. Nick Miller delivers his own elbow drop now. Now, Nick Miller on the strikes with Akon. Miller gonna rebound off that rope and just put his boot into the chest of Akon. And this spoke too soon. was gonna say this is what TM61 wants to do: isolate one member of the Authors of Pain, and just what a clothesline! And Akam tags in Rezar. And did Paul Ellering just slide a chair in the ring? I think he did, and there's an overhead belly-to-belly suplex. And did you see that? Shane Thorne was asking for the tag, and oh my goodness. Rezar just knocked Shane Thorne out of the ring so he can go after Nick Miller, so this way Shane Thorne cannot tag in. And Thorne doesn't look happy at all. Pin, 1, 2, and just a 2 count. Nick Miller was able to kick out, but at what cost? Oh my goodness, these fists just onto the skull of Nick Miller. At what cost? Nick Miller's taken so much punishment in this match already. Just the Authors, and wait a minute, Nick Miller fighting back now. Nick Miller with some offense. Nick Miller off the ropes. Crossbody, that may do it. Hook on the leg. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2. Miller, neck breaker. Now Miller trying to get Rezar back to his feet. Irish ripping him into the post, and what a splash there. Second rope, here comes Akam. Elbow drop just in time, just right to the heart of Rezar. Miller preparing something. Miller asking Rezar to get up, and looked like he went for a chop there, and just a snap takedown there and a fist to the skull. TM61 is rolling right now. Now wait a minute, a roll up. 1, do they have him? 2, no, just a 2 count. Just a 2. And well, Nick Miller, I think he wanted to, hoping to rebound, do a type of maneuver onto Rezar, but he fell there, and look at this. Look at this, just Rezar cutting off the ring. Miller trying to crawl to his partner, and another overhead belly to belly. Miller was trying to crawl to his partner, and Rezar just stood right there in front of him. Rezar now, oh my goodness, just knocking down Nick Miller once again. These two men are just dominating. And Antonio Brick said this has huge tag team championship implications. Can you imagine these two monsters against the monsters of sanity? And look at these, double gutbuster. Akam now the legal man, and I don't know how much more punishment Nick Miller can take, to be honest with you guys. No idea. Oh my goodness, just tossing him into those ropes. And look at this. Miller trying to call the Shane Thorne again, and the Authors of Pain are not having it at all. And what a Russian leg sweep from Akam. And Akam knocks down Shane Thorne. Akam, Irish ripping Nick Miller into the corner. What does he have planned here? Tag to Rezar. Oh no. Oh no, they call this the last chapter. Rezar now looking at Shane Thorne. And Shane Thorne delivers a fist of his own. Shane Thorne and Rezar doesn't look like he appreciated that. And now what a vicious fist. Hook of the leg. This is it. 1, 2, 3. Dominating performance from the Authors of Pain. The mighty, they tried. They competed with all their hearts, and when they got momentum, it just seems that the Authors would cut it off. And that was one of the biggest opportunities to win right there. That cross body, and it just got a 2 count there. And a roll up right here. This roll up also a great opportunity to win. However, I believe that Rezar was able to kick out. Just Authors of Pain dominated, and there it is, the final chapter, the last chapter, and the Authors of Pain are victorious. Are these guys possibly #1 contenders for Sanity's Raw Tag Team Champions? Well, folks, seems that Samoa Joe, the Universal Champion, has graced us with his appearance. He is indeed. He did indeed defeat Kevin Owens. And he did choke Kevin Owens out. Best champion? Interesting. Better competition. You got some of the best competition at Backlash. A shot at AJ Styles right there. Wow. Joe is indeed a fighting champion. Joe laying down a challenge for General Manager Antonio Briggs. Samoa Joe wants an opponent for No Mercy, and he's threatening to take out another superstar. Antonio Briggs has a week. Oh my goodness. I hope Antonio Briggs can find something for Joe in that time. Well, there's General Manager Antonio Briggs, and it seems that Bobby Roode has interrupted him. Bobby Roode wants that championship. Bobby Roode in a match? Winner goes to No Mercy. Poor sap. Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Roode tonight. Winner goes to No Mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out Pure Wrestling Chapter 3 coming soon on Silva's channel. Link in the description below. And it seems that it is time for the United States Open Challenge. Remember, Backlash, Andrade Cien Almas laid down the Open Challenge. This man, Rey Mysterio, answered. And Rey Mysterio is now United States Champion. And it seems that Rey is now doing an open challenge of his own. As always, open to anyone in the world. And I'll give you guys one guess of who's going to answer this challenge. Who's it gonna be? Haha! No surprise there. Andrade Cien Almas is saying that he wants his rematch. What the hell? Who's that? Who is this? I don't understand. I don't know who this female is, ladies and gentlemen. She's coming out to Andrade's music. I'm not sure who she is. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Ray. Ray. Oh my goodness. What? Coming from the crowd. That's Andrade. That's Andrade right there. Andrade. Oh my goodness. Attacking Rey Mysterio. The crowd is booing. I don't know who this female is. Is this a match? Is this a match? This female, I don't know. Whoever this female is, distracted Rey Mysterio. I don't know who that is. I mean, she looks familiar. I've seen her somewhere before. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Andrade manhandling Rey Mysterio. Mysterio going outside the ring. Andrade over the top. And the crowd just booing Andrade. This is an attack. The referees, is this a match? I don't think this is a match. I never heard the bell ring. I don't know what the referee's doing. This female's just shouting out commands to Andrade. Who is she? And what happened to Andrade? He's one that usually respects his opponents. Oh no. Andrade going for the arm of Rey Mysterio. What is he doing? Andrade is trying to... Andrade up top now. Andrade trying to hurt Rey Mysterio. In a dropkick. She's still shouting out commands. And oh my goodness. Andrade going for the surgically repaired knee of Rey Mysterio. And she's just screaming, break it. This female screaming, oh my goodness. Oh, you can see how much pain Rey Mysterio's in. I don't know what's gotten into Andrade. Oh, goodness. Still going for the leg of Rey Mysterio. This isn't good. This isn't good, folks. Rey Mysterio may be in serious danger. I don't know what's gotten into this man, Andrade. Andrade going for that schoolboy power bomb. Andrade, this is so uncharacteristic from Andrade. And now he's going for the arm of Rey Mysterio. He's trying to break Rey Mysterio. I have never seen Andrade so vicious before. Referee, do something about this. And Andrade looking to seal it with El Idolo. And this female applauding. And she just told Andrade that's enough. You can hear a crowd reaction, and Andrade's taking it in. What did we just witness? And she's pointing at Andrade. What the hell did we just witness? Ladies and gentlemen, at Backlash, Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar went at it head to head. What a match it was, and you can see here, Seth Rollins went for a suicide dive and landed straight on his head. This match was bloody and it was dangerous, and I've been informed by doctors that both men are out for 2 months. But Antonio Briggs has said that they will settle their differences at Survivor Series. Back here on Monday Night Raw, folks, and I mean, what an announcement from General Manager Antonio Briggs for one thing. Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins are going to have one final match at Survivor Series after that brutal match. And before we go any further, this is the main event. Winner going to Survivor Series. This is Shinsuke Nakamura. You can hear the crowd singing to Nakamura's music. What an opportunity for Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Roode. #1 contender match right here. I'm sorry, I can't get past what just happened. Andrade Cien Almas with a brutal attack on the new United States champion, Rey Mysterio. What's that? And I still don't know who that woman was. She looks so familiar. I just can't put my finger on it. More info on that as coming weeks, I guess. And I guess more info on Lesnar and Rollins. What we know is that the WWE doctors has deemed them both with mild concussions and saying they both should not compete for 2 months, and just wow. But they will settle the differences at Survivor Series. Well, Shinsuke, now back to what's on hand now. Shinsuke Nakamura seems to be pumped up. Shinsuke Nakamura seems to be ready to take on Bobby Roode. Nakamura, remember a couple weeks ago, Nakamura and Bobby Roode had a match, and Bobby Roode, like Antonio Briggs said, he ran. Bobby Roode ran, took and gave Nakamura the count-out victory, and now stakes are even higher, so Roode won't run. Roode approached General Manager Antonio Briggs asking that he gets the match against Joe at No Mercy. But Antonio Briggs like, nah, not like that. You got to compete for it, and your opponent is the man you ran from last time. Big fight field here in San Jose, California. The King has arrived. The King is pumped up. Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, #1 contender. Winner goes to No Mercy. And it's coming up to you guys. And it's coming up to you next. What a main event we have here on Monday Night Raw. What the hell? What is this? What the hell is this? Well, folks, I have no idea what that was. But the glorious one has arrived. And what an entrance for Bobby Roode. game face on for Bobby Roode. And to be honest with you, he doesn't look very happy. He wanted the opportunity just gifted to him from General Manager Antonio Briggs. And Briggs calling him out. I'm not going to say what Antonio Briggs said, but calling him out. And now Roode is forced to compete. Well, I mean, it's only right that Bobby Roode does compete. In my opinion, it is right that he does compete here to earn the opportunity to go against Samoa Joe at No Mercy. But just look at Roode. He's not happy. He doesn't want... Roode probably thinks he doesn't need to compete against Shinsuke Nakamura. But he did indeed run from Nakamura. And there's the cockiness from Bobby Roode. I'm pretty sure he's enjoying being serenaded by the WWE Universe. Bobby Roode, the glorious one. The disdain on his face has turned into confidence. And I'm sure he's ready for this. We'll see. Bobby Roode, Nakamura. They had a great match weeks ago. Can they continue the magic that they put on? Roode seems to be ready. Nakamura seems to be ready. Number one contender match. Big fight feel. And this one's gonna be combustible. Just staring at each other in the middle of the ring, and they lock up here. And Nakamura gonna force him into the ropes there. And look at Nakamura. Typical Shinsuke Nakamura telling Bobby Roode to come on. And this is typical Bobby Roode. And those two, these are maybe two of the cockiest stars on the roster. And Bobby Roode with a headlock at first, just taking down the headlock takedown now to Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura reversing it into a headlock of his own. And we'll see where this takes it. Nakamura now with a hammerlock there. And see Bobby Roode now. Roode dressing into another hammerlock here. Just look at these two just go at it. Just chain wrestling. Nakamura reversing it to his own hammerlock. And Nakamura wrenching the hammerlock and just slapping Bobby Roode on the back of his head. Oh my goodness, what a backstabber from Nakamura. Hook on the leg, that may do it. New number one contender. Just a 1 count. And Roode getting up quickly doesn't seem to be happy with how Nakamura attacked him that way. And just superplexing him on the ropes there. On the gut. Nakamura slowing this match down. Slow paced match for Nakamura. What a Samoan driver and a hook of the leg. 1. And just a 1 count from Nakamura. Nakamura wants to go to No Mercy. And so far Nakamura seems to be doing just that. And I spoke too soon. And Roode just waiting for Nakamura to get back in the ring. What the hell is Nakamura doing? Roode. Oh, what a punch there. And now it's Bobby Roode in control here. Bobby Roode with a vicious clothesline to Nakamura. Now, whoa, what another vicious fist to the skull of Bobby Roode. Of Shinsuke Nakamura, excuse me. Now Roode taking this match to his pace. Roode has Nakamura up and a suplex there from Bobby Roode. And look at Roode. Roode measuring Nakamura up here. What does Rude have planned? Oh, just an elbow to the back of the skull. Wait a minute, Nakamura with a reversal now. Now it's Nakamura fighting back. And now these two are going to start trading blows. No. Chop. And Nakamura with the better of that exchange. Nakamura, another suplex. Let's not forget here, the winner goes to No Mercy. So many implications on this match. Just so much. Wait a minute, Rude has Nakamura up. Bobby Roode with a flapjack. What a maneuver from Bobby Roode. Roode with the pin now. And just a 1 count. Roode now going after Nakamura. And Bobby is just slowing it down. Like I said, slowing it back down to his pace now. Bobby Roode giving Nakamura something to work for. What a lariat there. He calls that the Northern Lariat, as I would like to say. And look at this. Roode just striking Nakamura. And Bobby Roode is trying to get this crowd behind him. And most of them are behind him. Roode looking at the referee. I guess referee got too close to him. Let's see what Bobby Roode has planned for Nakamura now. What a fist. What a right hand from Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode, oh goodness, bringing those ropes onto the chest of Shinsuke Nakamura. Bobby Roode, he works. Wait a minute, Bobby Roode looks like he's going for a fisherman suplex. He calls that the payoff. And he didn't hook the leg there. Now he hooks the leg. That may have costed him 1, 2, and just almost 3. Almost 3 from Bobby Roode. Now you can see the frustration in Bobby Roode. You can tell Bobby Roode is getting frustrated here. And that's not something he wants to do. Chicken wing! But, oh goodness. Just like a chicken wing atomic drop there from Bobby Roode. And it's not exactly what someone would call conventional, but it is indeed effective. Getting Nakamura away from those ropes. 2 and almost 3. Nakamura is kicking out of everything Bobby gives to him. Nakamura fighting. And let's see what Roode. Wait a minute. Bobby Roode going for the glorious bomb. Hook of the leg. That's going to do it. 1, 2, 3. No. No. So close. Roode was on his way to No Mercy. And Roode had some words for the official, but Nakamura did indeed kick out. Wait a minute. Bobby Roode now has him up. Bobby Roode, another flapjack. I thought Bobby Roode may have been thinking Roode bomb there. Bobby Roode eyes ripping Nakamura to the ropes. What a clothesline. Bobby Roode is well in control of this match. And one more big move. And Bobby Roode, we're one big move away from seeing Bobby Roode and Samoa Joe and No Mercy. 1. Just a 1 count there. The King of Strong Style won't stop fighting. And I don't think Bobby Roode is appreciative of that. And look at Nakamura with his own rights. And Nakamura is firing out with these strikes. And we saw this from Nakamura earlier. Suplex onto the ropes. And Shinsuke Nakamura Has the crowd behind. Oh, what a punch! What a shot from the King! And Nakamura still willing to fight Bobby Roode. And look at this, a hammerlock now. Hammerlock from Nakamura. Nakamura wrenching deeply inside the hammerlock and slamming him down. Nakamura knows, oh, what a knee to the gut. Nakamura knows what this is all about. This is for a chance to be Universal Champion. Knee to the face of Bobby Roode. And I think Nakamura is closing in on victory. Nakamura wants Roode up to his feet. Nakamura measuring Bobby Roode. A knee to the face from the middle rope. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, no. Roode able to kick out. Neck breaker. I don't know how much more Roode has left. Just Nakamura has exploded out of nowhere. And what a stiff kick to the side of Bobby Roode. And oh my goodness, a knee to the back of the neck of Bobby. I don't know. The offense with Nakamura and his knees, and that's something you don't want to do. You don't want to take a knee strike from Shinsuke Nakamura. This is not one you want to take. King Sasha! Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Nakamura is going to no mercy. We have Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. What a match. Roode fought hard. Roode dominated most of that match, but once Nakamura had his burst of offense, that was it for Bobby Roode. Wow, what a match. Shinsuke Nakamura will face Samoa Joe at No Mercy with Universal Championship on the line, folks. Thank you all for watching Monday Night Raw. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. I'll see you guys later.